Hello, we're in South Devon and we began our journey here earlier this year at Lower Sharpham Farm, and I think this first video is going to be a bit of a catch up, so enjoy. I've gone for a little walk in rain. Chloe.
Hey, 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 yeah, I will give to you. Hey, 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 yeah, whatever.
We're about to have an organic flock of chickens that we're going to buy from a local organic pullets supplier.
College guys have done it for us.
You excited?
Amazed. It's incredible.
These brown ones are different colours going on here.
And that's going to really help us give the guys that come to the farm a lot of productive and worthwhile work experiences where they can take a lot of ownership, a lot of responsibility over in our new hen house, which has been built by a local college. A lot of excitement, clamour. It's a clamour of excitement. It's 160 chickens.
Have you ever held a chicken before?
Nope, never before. Never known anything like it. So it's great. So we've got 20 of the students from South Devon College who built the house, and we've got the guys from the Weatherdons who have delivered us the birds. They're point-of-lay birds, so they're 16 weeks old, and they're organic. But because we're in this kind of whole avian flu mitigation, they haven't seen the outside yet. So they're going to be placed inside for the first period of their time here. Once the restrictions are lifted, then we can let them have a kind of run of the paddocks and things like that here. Yeah, so we kind of, it just means that we're building our local profile. We've got a few regular customers that are buying our eggs, and the process of looking after the birds through the week and then collecting the eggs, processing the eggs, boxing and selling them, distributing them will become part of our kind of daily, weekly routines. So yeah, really excited, and as you can see, the guys are really excited. So this is our egg grading room, and in order to kind of set the scene and to do it commercially and professionally, we need to be grading the eggs. So you're not allowed to wash eggs, so we have to have a storage area where the eggs come in from the house and they're clean or cleaned, dry and stored, and then one day a week we'll grade them, i.e. separate them out into their sizes, and then box them, and then we'll distribute them. So yeah, so this is our new brand spanking clean, finally, and freshly painted egg grading room. Jolly good.
I'll take you a sec to show you where we get our water from. The top of Totnes High Street is there, and we've got a nice little spring. And I'm just going to fill my mountain safety research bag. We've also got these copper drinking containers, which are really nice. 11.5 litres altogether. So I'm back in the garden at Lower Sharpham Farm, and this is where I really got to contribute some of my permaculture knowledge and landscaping experience.
I boldly and keep your eyes open and whisper into my ear. In the land
physically difficult, but good.
By the hand. Hey, 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 yeah.
Those poles will go into these holes. Poles in the holes. Yeah, poles in the holes, and then they will serve as the bases or the corners for the compost bins.
I think it's kind of timely, you know, when we got, there's a few, it seems like all these kind of worlds are colliding, and we've got a new leader, team leader of the Robert Owen communities. We've got, you know, a few other kind of things happening with Ambios, and we just kind of, I think we've been here for 3 years, and you know, the whole 3-year cycle of energy and of effort and stuff. So you reach that point and you need that next lift, and we're definitely at that stage. It's kind of, it translates across the whole farm, you know, where we've got this stuff happening. I don't think it's coincidence that this happens now, you know, where we've got some effort, we've got some energy, we've got people, you know, inspired people, energetic people, people with ideas. You know, we've got the farm which has kind of been doing its thing, but you know, it's such a kind of integral part of what we do here, our farming practice, and we've never really kind of unpicked the detail of that. So the first stage is to kind of ask people what they feel is important, I think, and to just make sure their voice is heard. Now, one has to be prepared for the kind of the left field points and all those kind of various different, you know, agendas that everyone's got. But I think you know, we've been here long enough. I think that people respect us, respect kind of one another, to know, yeah, I might have this really crazy idea, but maybe here isn't the right place to kind of realise that. But this idea is a good one and it fits here. So we're kind of going through that process now, I think, and that will be for the next few weeks. We'll then kind of pull those ideas together in some sort of document where we can share and talk about it, and really kind of get down to the nub of the issue, the detail. And then we'll do a similar kind of thing. We've done that with Robert Owen communities, we do that with Ambios, to then get a kind of collective vision. And I think from there that sets the parameters for our work. It sets a kind of framework for all the detail, all the day-to-day stuff in the workshops, in the garden, with the farm, with the learning, with the people, with the kind of the support and the education. And if we've got a framework, you know, you can realise stuff and you can tell people about stuff. And in that telling and sharing, who knows where those kind of opportunities lead.
So this is all the levels of the swales are pretty much done now. We need to add some more material from the pile of dung.
I'm recording poo, so we can use it for our place. I mean, it is not disgusting, it's okay. Sure. We don't fall into it.
Take me by the hand. Hey, hey, hey.
The gun is not working.
It has its own will, and it just sometimes it shoots a nail, sometimes it doesn't. It's completely random.
Perfect day, perfect afternoon, you know. Look at that. Bit of sun, dry, and just everything's coming together. Industry, it's just fun. Nice being up here with the boys as well, you know. Yeah. You're working really hard. You're doing all this digging to make a nice. Why are we doing all this digging, Joe?
Because I want to.
Okay. Why? Because why?
Because we're making it tidy.
That's it.
So you start filling up, as you can see here. So you start filling up from the bottom, obviously, and then you put these in as needed. Just slide in nicely. Make a nice compost heap in there.
Same everything, this time it's so much more.
I want to do a canoe journey to repeat one I made in 1986
And on that journey I found some of the very rarest seals in the world. There's only 300 left, the only warm water seal. It's known as the monk seal in Greece. And the Worldwide Fund for Nature and Greek conservation groups asked me if I'd go back and help save it. And during that time, and in fact before, we set up a conservation group called ICAN. And the website for that is www.ican21.org.uk. That's ican21.org.uk. And I'm going to do a canoe journey starting this April to try and find the seals and to advertise and promote ICAN, which is a conservation group that I started up. Thank you. Nice one. That was exciting.
Nice.